All right. Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Yes. Juror number 10. Yes. Juror number 15. Yes. Juror number 16. Yes. Juror number 22. Yes. Juror number 27. Yes. Juror number 29.
Yes.
All right. I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial. And I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then
Amber Heard may have been dejected and disappointed that she lost her high-stakes defamation trial, but we know that she won on at least one count, the fact that Adam Waldman defamed her. However, Amber may be about to lose even as new arguments from Depp's exceptional legal team are set to compound even more misery on the Aquaman actress. The jury in the defamation trial determined that Waldman's comments to the Daily Mail tabloid were defamatory of Amber Heard. When Heard phoned the police to their flat in May 2016, Waldman claimed to the British media source that Heard had engaged in a hoax. In an article published on the 8th of April 2020, Waldman said, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Waldman is a Washington, D.C. based attorney and lobbyist. He previously acted as Depp's attorney during his divorce procedures. After a court discovered that he was disclosing sensitive information, he was fired from Depp's legal team. However, Depp and his legal team recently registered an appeal against the damages awarded to Amber Heard as a result of Waldman's comments, and it looks increasingly likely that Amber will lose the $2M that was going to soften the heavy blow of the damages that she had to pay to Johnny. The appeal postulates that the judgment in favor of Amber Heard is erroneous and incorrect. In fact, the exact words were, although the trial court decided the vast majority of those issues sensibly and correctly, a few rulings were erroneous. The brief cleverly guides the spotlight from the case itself to an argument about whether Johnny Depp is actually relevant to Waldman's comments at all at this stage. His legal team argued that Waldman had made those comments on his own and that Amber Heard and her legal team hadn't actually proven that there was any sort of connection between the Waldman statements and Johnny Depp. Indeed, they went on to point out that since Amber hadn't proven beyond reasonable doubt that Johnny had directed or influenced Adam Waldman into making those comments, they couldn't hold Johnny responsible for what he had said. In essence, what this means is that Depp's legal team's position effectively points out that the jury has made a serious error in judgment when it came to the Waldman statements, and that this decision in particular doesn't line up with the rest of Depp's obviously overwhelming victory. Now, while the jury would be in error here, one must wonder what the hell was Amber's team doing coming up with the arguments that they did to prove Waldman was defaming her through Depp. Although, it isn't a surprise considering how they've been embarrassed before.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
it? I can ask that question.
overruled.
I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. So you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time.